Alright, so it is no secret that I enjoy me my Star Fox. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it enough. So, I suppose today you could think of it as me playing some, one of my favorite oldies but goldies, and I hope everybody else's gut just, like, retched as bad as mine did at how cringy that was to say. But honestly, not that far off. This is definitely of the era of people being cringy and not knowing how cringy they were being. I mean, look at those sunglasses on our Father Fox there. Papa Fox. Yeah, there he is. James McCloud. I knew it was something else beyond Fox McCloud, but I didn't remember what it was specifically.
Pepe barely escaped venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate.
Just letting the text here roll through.
Andros
it's not
has
that
again
long.
invaded the Lilat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lilat system once again.
I loved General Pepper just because my dad was a huge Beatles fan. I mean, huge. And of course, you know, a lot of people from his era definitely were. I mean, come on, they were quote unquote bigger than Jesus.
It's about time you
and so I got to know
world.
Sergeant Pepper and his Lonely Hearts Club band quite well. And so General Pepper I always thought was a great pun, and I loved it. I don't remember if he was a different... He had to have been a different rank in the first one. I actually started with the first one. That was one of my first games on the Super Nintendo. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy today. We're still in the middle of summer, and so every so often I'll get hit with a day where things just want to hit me hard as far as the allergies go. So I apologize for that. Alright, so we're getting to meet the crew here. I actually like everyone in this crew with exception to Frog Boy Slippy. I don't know what it is with Slippy, but I don't know, something about him has always bugged me in the sorry about that. Something always about him always bugged me in the game, and he is I missed it. I'm playing with the actual N64 control, so right now I'm trying... Jesus Christ, Slippy! Stop making my point for me. Right now I'm trying to just get used to the old controls again. I have a route I want to take in this game, and we'll see if I'm able to make that happen. I'm also playing on a slightly upscaled. I'm not sure if it's upscaling it properly on the recording end. It looked like it, but I only get a small screen to compare it to in that sense. There we go. Alright. Making sure I get as much as I can, kill as many enemies as I can. I'm not sure, but I seem to recall on some levels, the actual number of kills you get actually can determine what outcome you get. There we go. And can I get him? Alright, got him in time. So, oh Jesus Christ. I'm going to try to get a few of the secrets, and for anybody playing this much later on, especially on the 3DS remake, which honestly was pretty good. Can I get him? Alright. I don't think I got anyone there, but that should have gotten... Alright, yeah, that did get all of them. So in this one, if you are able to save Falco there, he's available later on where you can get one of the secret endings on this level. I'm not sure, I think it's the only secret ending. Oh, Jesus, that hurt. I know I'm eating a lot of shit right now, but I'm also trying to make sure I get that hit count up, and those guys are worth... I didn't catch it if it was 3 or 5, but they're worth multiple hits, just them alone. So here, if I fly through all of these rings after saving Falco, because if I don't save him, he actually has to fly off and rest a bit. There we go. he will lead me to where this ship is going. Now, if you're playing this and you don't do that, you'll actually see that ship fly off and you'll head that way, which will lead to a more like robot walking on two legs end boss. And actually, it is your first look at the all-range mode, which was, you know, kind of a big deal when this game came out. Star Fox has always been a bit of a... up to this point, you have 2 Star Fox games. And, like right now, it's a railed shooter. I get limited control of my ship, and it's actually following a set path. But in all-range mode, they break that and give you an area to fly around in, and you actually have to fight the enemies while free-flying, which was a big deal for Star Fox. I don't know how many other games let you do that and do it well and fun. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Top Gun game or two that would definitely fit the criteria, and I actually have one for the NES, but I never actually played it. That was a game I inherited from I think it was just in a box that a relative gave me. So yeah, I'm just gonna tear through this boss guy. He's the first boss, and he's not gonna be too much of a challenge. But yeah, I inherited Top Gun and never actually played it.
We're Star Fox.
Alright, so that's it for the first level. And I think we're going to get into some more oddities as we go on. We're gonna see some more interesting stuff. That one was pretty much a super generic fly through, fight the boss, and the boss is pretty much what you expect. There are some different vehicles in the game, and I'm gonna try to experience the other 2 that I'm aware of
You're becoming more like your father.
in this playthrough. I'm hoping to be able to stop off on planets that make use of those.
Over there, Fox?
But in between here, I think we're going to wrap up the episode. And what I'm going to try to do is 1 episode is 1 level. And I'm confident enough in my Star Fox gaming that even though it's been so many years, we shouldn't see a game over. So we shouldn't have to worry about anything beyond that. So next up, we're going to move on to this this Y-looking solar system or galaxy or whatever they're going to call it. I don't quite remember. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching.